What is good, y'all? Out today for another backpacking adventure, this time in the central Rocky Mountains of Colorado and the Indian Peaks Wilderness here in just west of the town of Eldora. Today we're going to go ahead and take on a trail called the Devil's Thumb and Kings Lake Loop. It's about a 17-mile loop, which includes, I think it's about 3,500 feet of elevation gain. We're going to see high alpine lakes. We're going to go up onto the Continental Divide and look out to the west. Should be just an absolutely incredible adventure. Let's get this thing started. Okay, well, we've worked ourselves about 4.5 miles up this trail, taking a little opportunity to soak in these views here. I'm about maybe 1.5 miles or 2 miles out from Devil's Thumb Lake, or Devil's Lake, I think it is, where I'll probably post up for lunch and get ready to go up and over the Continental Divide, a good pass that you have to get over to get over there. So trying to get some electrolytes in me, get rested up and get ready for that. So it's going to take in these views, get ready, and on to the next leg of the journey. currently sprawled out like a corpse on the banks of Devil's Thumb Lake. Made it up here. I ate some lunch and I'm gonna do a little siesta to kind of regenerate my legs. Got basically one last climb to make. I think it's about 700, 800 feet, but it's straight up the side of a pass that'll take us up to the Continental Divide Trail. We'll do the shortest ever section hike of the Continental Divide Trail. I think it's 2 or 3 miles up there. The Continental Divide Trail, for those who don't know, is a trail that runs from New Mexico all the way up to Canada, southern New Mexico, basically the Mexican border, all the way to New Mexico, and runs right through the Rocky Mountains. So I'm going to go up there. I'm actually kind of excited to lay foot on that trail again for 2 or 3 miles, albeit. But again, just gonna kind of get caught up on electrolytes, take in the views. Here in a minute, when I can get my lazy ass up off the ground, I'll show you Devil's Thumb and Devil's Thumb Lake, and we'll get going. All right, so before I drag my old ass up to the Continental Divide, as advertised, I wanted to show Devil's Thumb Lake and Devil's Thumb. There is, as you can clearly tell, is the lake, and the thumb. If you've ever wondered what the Devil's Thumb actually look like, we can draw in a little bit closer. That right there is what a Devil's Thumb looks like, and I anticipate that in about 40 years, if that book is correct, I will get to see it firsthand. But you're getting to see a model right now. All right, time to go to the Continental Divide. All right, well, just doing a little late night check-in from the hammock before I go off to snooze land. I ended up hiking for quite a while and didn't end up filming sunset. We're on the east side of the Continental Divide, so we really don't get any direct rays from the sun, and it was cloudy, so there just wasn't an opportunity to film sunset, and I ended up hiking almost till sunset as well. But a great day, so many great views, so many great lakes and And that view from the top, from the Continental Divide was absolutely spectacular. So we're going to go ahead, try to get some sleep tonight. We've got about 6 miles out tomorrow, so we'll catch you in the morning. All right, well, after getting recharged and re-energized with another glorious night in the hammock, we're up and on the move this morning. We got 6 miles on out of here, so hopefully just a couple of hours. But while we move along, we get to take in what is an absolutely amazing sunrise. Again, as I talked about earlier, these are kind of the east-facing slopes of the Continental Divide. So sunrise is more of a star of the show than sunset. So we're going to go ahead and take that in and get back to the car. All right, well, back at the car and putting a bow on yet another absolutely mind-blowing backpacking adventure. This one again of the Devil's Thumb and Kings Lake Loop of the Indian Peaks Wilderness here in Colorado. 5 out of 5, absolutely mind-blowing scenery in every way. The mountain pass, the Continental Divide, the lakes, probably the most vast array of wildflowers I've ever seen. Absolutely phenomenal in every way, shape, and form. If you've made it this far, I want to thank you as always for tagging along, and I hope to see you in the next one.